Hours after being honorably discharged from the United States Army, this black veteran was beaten blind by police. His name was Isaac Woodard, Jr., born on March 18, 1919, in Fairfield County, South Carolina. He grew up in the Batesburg area and was a World War II veteran who had just returned from fighting for his country. On February 12, 1946, after being honorably discharged from Camp Gordon in Georgia, Woodard boarded a bus in Augusta, Georgia, to travel home. When the bus made an early stop outside Augusta, Woodard asked the bus driver if there was time for him to use the restroom. The bus driver was hostile and reluctant and at first refused. Woodard and the driver argued, and Woodard insisted on respectful treatment. After the argument, the driver reluctantly agreed, and Woodard used the restroom at that stop without incident, then returned to his seat. Later, when the bus reached Batesburg, South Carolina, the driver summoned local police, and Woodard, while still wearing his uniform, was forcibly removed from the bus by local police and beaten by Police Chief Linwood Shull, who was white. Shull brutally beat Woodard with a blackjack, deliberately striking his eyes and crushing them, leaving him permanently blind. Woodard was arrested and jailed for disorderly conduct. He was denied immediate medical care, and although he eventually received treatment, the damage to his eyes had already been done. News of Woodard's blinding drew nationwide attention. Shull was the only officer indicted for the attack. The other officers who dragged Woodard off the bus did not face charges. Shull went to trial in federal court for beating Woodard but was acquitted after a brief deliberation by an all-white jury, highlighting the racial injustice embedded in the legal system. Woodard's case was significant in galvanizing public opinion against racial injustice and influenced major steps in civil rights progress. Woodard later moved to New York City, where he lived with his family and became part of his community. He died in the Bronx in 1992 at the age of 73 and was buried with military honors at Calverton National Cemetery in New York. Woodard's blinding exposed how deeply racial injustice was embedded in the legal system, revealing the brutal truth that even violence against a black veteran who served his country went unpunished.